Travis. I'm a freelance digital marketer and writer based in the San Francisco Bay Area, and this is my application video for the Empowerpuff Internship at Cartoon Network Studios. Some of my passions include writing, online marketing, animation, music, and video games. A little bit about me: I am a General Assembly graduate who's learned about the ins and outs of social media marketing from some of the very best in the business. I have a background in journalism and writing with experience in creating online content, and on top of all of that, I am a lifelong Cartoon Network enthusiast and a lifelong admirer of Genndy Tartakovsky's work. What makes me feel empowered is being able to take my skills, my talents, my passions and interests, and to just share them with the world. Nothing gives me greater satisfaction than to see someone comment or react to an article I wrote, or a social media post I made, or a Facebook ad I put together. Seeing someone react positively to something that I created gives me a huge surge of confidence. My superpower is my autistic hyperfocus. What I mean by that is that I tend to be really super passionate about a few very specific things, but also that I have relentless focus and dedication. I consider that my biggest strength and my most valuable asset. I'm the kind of person who, once I dedicate myself to something, whether it's finishing a project or learning a new skill, there's not a lot that stands in my way. I'm dedicated, motivated, and goal-oriented. I can make some awesome things happen when I decide that I want them bad enough. I am also a content junkie. I am a voracious consumer of YouTube videos and blog articles, and I'm a lifelong observer of internet culture and trends. The internet is the great marketplace of ideas, where anyone can find the answer to almost any question or find any piece of information, no matter how niche or obscure, within seconds. It is humanity's single greatest accomplishment. Any modern business needs to learn how to leverage it, and as a digital marketer, I consider it my mission to provide online businesses with those tools. Being a part of that global information network through my work, it brings me immense joy. As a writer for the Calaveras Enterprise, I took photos of the destruction caused by the 2015 Butte fire. I remember when I came back to the newsroom with my photos, my editor told me something I'll never forget. What he told me was that by taking those photos, I had become part of a long legacy of journalists who had documented the aftermath of natural disasters. That was one of my proudest moments. I remember thinking to myself that day, wow, I just accomplished something really significant. Years later, when I was a marketing consultant for Reason Generator Incorporated, the game development team making a space RPG on Steam called Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls, I made them an estimated $10,000 in revenue over the course of 2 days because of my influencer marketing strategy. It had dawned on me later that I had made a struggling indie game more money than it had seen in a while. And I realized that day that I had found a life calling in giving promising but under-recognized indie games the online promotion that they need to be successful. Since then, I have gone into business for myself as a freelance marketer, and the Zero Falls dev team then offered me a job in my current capacity as their PR and social media coordinator. When I was a kid, I grew up on shows from the golden age of Cartoon Network, including many of Genndy Tartakovsky's shows like Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai Jack. I'd like to take a moment here to just really drive home just how much of an impact these shows had on me. When I say I love Cartoon Network and Genndy Tartakovsky in particular, I mean that I've literally taught myself other languages because of how much I love these shows. When I lived abroad in Spain when I was a teenager, I taught myself Spanish by watching Genndy Tartakovsky shows like Dexter's Laboratory in their Spanish dub. I would write down every word I wasn't familiar with, I would drill those words until I could use them in a sentence, and then I would repeat that process until I eventually became conversational and then fluent. And this is something I was able to do because I was so familiar with these shows that I knew many of the episodes word for word by heart. And another unique talent I have,
I know I'm not that tall.
I play the melodica.
I know I'm not that smart.
Thank you for watching this video. I look forward to hearing from you.